Mr. Brunel, Madame la Présidente, Mr. Chair, Mesdames et Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Like the other two, I aspire to the job of replacing the biggest footprint that's been in the counties of Stormont, Dundas, South Glengarry for some time. Be our next member of provincial parliament in Toronto and representing our riding. Many of you know me. You know that I've been involved with the party for a long period of time, well over 20 years. I first presented myself for elected office to be an MPP back in 1990 in the old riding of Stormont, Dundas, Glengarry, East Grenville, stretched from the Quebec border to the other side of Kemptville. I also ran as a federal candidate in 2008 within this riding. I've knocked on well over 1,000 doors in all my years of involvement. I spent 11 years as the executive assistant to Bob Kilger. I know what a number of the concerns are with the people in the riding. Those concerns may be federal, they can be provincial. But I know what people ask when they come into a constituency office and they talk about issues that are close to them, and they are looking for experience to help them resolve those issues. I have that experience. I also have the experience right now of working as the Chief of Staff for the Member of Parliament for the Yukon Territory. The riding is called Yukon, just happens to include the entire territory. Wouldn't you know it? So I continue my work in public service, and I think that's the big thing that has motivated me into politics. Public service, working for you, the public. I have 15 years as a school board trustee. I know what it's like for Jim to drive around the riding and look at improvements that he's made and accomplishments. I get a great kick. I get a great sense of pride, and I take a lot of pleasure in driving around and looking at schools and saying, you know what? That gymnasium's there because I was on the board, that together as a team we helped make that happen. I go to the east end of Cornwall, just across the boundary, and I look at a new high school there that's a tremendous success story, and I say, I'm the guy that moved that motion to create that high school, and I was on that building committee that helped make that happen. I see that in a number of areas of this riding. But see, the job doesn't stop there. As far as I'm concerned, it's an ongoing job. It's a process that continues. And in my mind, the process that has to happen now is Liberals coming together, choosing the right candidate, and making sure that we address the issues that the Conservatives are going to threaten to no end in the next campaign. Issues such as health care, issues such as education, economic development. We're talking about them tonight as priorities, but we're going to be talking about them throughout the entire campaign because they're not going to go away. We've got to come up with answers. We've got to be able to demonstrate to people that we're able to implement a long-term care plan for senior citizens. Give them the care that they need. We're not even on the crest yet with regards to the aging population. The biggest demand that we are going to see within our healthcare field is how do we help our seniors have quality of life. And we talk about opportunities for youth. For God's sakes, we can't forget about them. There are resources for tomorrow. Our biggest resource, our strongest resource. At the same time, they're going to help take care of me when I get old too. So we got to make sure that they know where they're going and the direction that we're going to lead them in. It's important. How am I doing for time? I thought I was about 40 seconds short. There's a whole number of things. This is going to be an interesting night. This is the first time I've seen this happen in the nomination process in this area. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to participating. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be charged during the course of the next few weeks as we drum up support to make an important decision. When it comes to the night of the nomination meeting, I hope that you will give me every consideration because I know I can do the job on your behalf. Thank you.